Hi, Cancer. I am here today to do your reading for June. Woo! Let's look at that card. Flew out. This is Five of Swords. We'll see if that comes out again. I'm here to do your reading for June 2016. And the spread I will be doing today is the New Year spread. Even though it's just for the month of June, I like that spread because it gives you a lot of information. It always gives me a lot of information I can read off of. And after I'm done with the spread, if we need some clarification, I will use my Gilded Reverie Lenormand cards. Nice. All right. Let's start with the middle cards. This is, excuse me, this is the energy that's surrounding you presently going into June. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Prince of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles, you have been planting the seeds to something. You have been watching it grow. It could be in your work. It could be in a relationship. There is something that you have been working really hard and diligent about it. You've been working on it for at least 7 months. And sometimes it's like watching a pot boil. It's really hard to see the growth, but you are being patient and tending to this, whatever it is. With the Prince of Swords, you're not charging ahead. You're making sure you're taking care of what you need to take care of. You're not just blindly diving into things. You're actually looking around, seeing what's going on, watching what you say and how you communicate to people. There was something that you wanted to start with the Ace of Swords. There was an idea you had, a direction you wanted to go, but right now it's being postponed because you have other things you need to tend to and take care of. So even if this could be you taking care of yourself, also you could be improving yourself, and that takes time. Sometimes you gotta, when you need to take time out and focus on improving yourself so you can improve your life with other people. Your recent past, what happened in May and you are leaving behind you, is the World card and 10 of Pentacles reversed. The World card, you recently in May just went through a maturity, a growth cycle. You have evolved and become wiser. And with the 10 of Pentacles, upright, it talks about the family unit with the finances, the stability, the patriarch, the what it is that represents your family, from the pets, the children, all the way up to the elderly, the grandparents, the family. In reverse, you weren't as focused on your family as the whole unit, not just your immediate family, but the whole unit of your grandparents and your nieces and nephews and pets, and you weren't as focused on that. There could have been some kind of inheritance or something, but you weren't focused on that at all. In your near future, by the end of June, going into July, you have the Moon card and the Ace of Cups. The Moon, there are some things that you're still not going to have answers to. There's still things that leaving you wondering what, who, what, when, where, why, how. But that's how things are. Sometimes things aren't really clear, and you still have to just go with the flow, and eventually it will be illuminated. The sun will start coming out, and the shadows will ease up, and you'll start to see things clearly. There's going to be some love brought to you, probably from the universe, from the divine. With Ace of Cups, and it's overflowing. There's an angel up here. You're going to be developing your spirituality a lot more too. Looks like a lot about your spirituality. The moon talks about intuition also. So both of these talk a lot about, in your near future, you're going to be praying and looking towards God and your own spirituality and your own beliefs, your own religious viewpoints. What you should focus on for June is the Devil card reversed and the Emperor. With the Devil card, especially being reversed, it's good because it means you're releasing the bondages that you had. Any ties that you had and things that were holding you down are being released. And you are finally starting to be able to see clearer. You need to focus on this. You actually probably have to physically do it. So you need to focus on removing these bonds, possible addictions to like cigarettes, drinking, what have you, whatever you can be addicted to. It also could mean contracts, like in a place of employment, that's a contract, lease, a loan, marriage, and there's a lot of types of contracts. But whatever it is, you no longer have that bond or that being held down and held back anymore. With the Emperor card, you are pretty wise, and a lot of people are coming to you for help. They're coming to you for answers because you do understand what's going on, and you are pretty level-headed and stable. As you can see in this card, he is very regal and he's very sure of himself, and that's how you are. You are very smart and very, very sure of yourself, and people can see that, and they know you know the answers, so they are coming to you for help at this time. That's what you need to focus on, is helping people and releasing yourself from those bonds that you had. As a outcome, here, Holly, as an outcome for the month of June, you have the Empress. Like I said, with what you need to focus on, there's some reason. It could be at work that you have to help with training, or it could be within your family that there's some aspect that you need to help people with, or you need to guide people with. And it's going to bring you to this in the end, the Empress. You're going to be very nurturing, very caring, compassionate, and considerate, and fertile with your ideas and your concepts and your emotions and your creativity, and you're very spiritual, very intuitive, very understanding, creative. That looks like a really good outcome. Let's look at some clarification cards. Let's get some clarification cards on how about the 3 cards in the middle? With the energy that is surrounding you, presently as you're going into June, these 3 cards. Let's get some clarification on that with your present energy going into June. Let's get some clarification on that. All right, you first have the cross, the ship, and then the fish. So with the cross, there are some burdens that you are carrying. And that is probably what you are tending to. You are tending to these burdens that you are carrying. And with the ship, you are going to have to probably journey spiritually, mentally, or even actually physically take a trip. And this journey that you make with these burdens in mind is going to bring you plenty of either finances. You may have to take a journey to learn something, and then it's going to bring you more finances, or it'll be a spiritual and an emotional journey, which will bring you plenty of understanding, plenty of spirituality, and it'll give you this feeling of fullness or wholeness. That's why the swords are in reverse, is because you're actually paying attention to what's going on now. You don't want to just charge ahead because you need to focus. Let's look at what is this Ace of Cups that is coming to you in the near future. Oh, nice. You have the tulips, the sun, and the anchor. So this Ace of Cups that is coming to you in the near future, it's a gift that is going to bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of understanding, and it will, in the end, give you stability. I think it's an emotional gift. And since it's an emotional gift, it's probably somebody that is going to be bringing this to you that'll make you happy. Let's look at the the Devil card reversed, and let's see what that is that you are releasing, that bondage. Let's get some clarification on that Devil card reversed. What is it that you are releasing? Okay, you have the child, the sigh, and the home. So there's an innocence about you that is being cut away in your home life. So there was some kind of bond or tie that was keeping you, and it was very innocent and pure and good, but it's being changed in some fashion, being cut away, altered in some way in your home life. And in the end, let's look at the Empress card and get a little more clarification on the Empress card. You have the bear, the storks, and the sarcophagus. You are really strong And there's going to be new beginnings after something has ended. And that's why you're nurturing, is because you're helping everybody else with these new beginnings. You're showing your strength through the Empress. I hope you have a great June and the rest of the year, and I get to talk to you again in July. Bless you all.